Oh my god, it's me, G, and I'm about to start a YouTube channel. Woo, honey, it's about to get crazy up in here. Brace yourself, clutch your pearls, baby, clutch your pearls. Alright, beauties and beasts. I am Gigi and welcome to my channel. I thought I would start a YouTube channel because I wanted to expand this little thing I do in the mornings called Wake Up to Wisdom, otherwise known as Woo. And I thought, well, what better way to do it than to start a YouTube channel where you can always kind of go back to it because, you know, inspiration is like a shower. We often need it, like every day. And if you kind of stop feeding yourself the things that you need, I think they become depleted within you. So I thought I would start this channel. So I thought I would also start with telling you a bit about myself. My name is Gigi. My first name is Michaela. It means she who's closest to God. Should be pronounced as Mikhaila because it is Russian. But where I'm from, nobody says that. And my second name is Gigi. I was actually named after my mom's aunt who helped to raise her, was an amazing matriarch in our family, and really just meant so much to so many people within our family group. So she thought she would name me after her. We're both Virgos. She's born August 25th. I'm born August 27th. We both love shoes. We both appreciate intellect and academia, but also we had an appreciation, both of us, for art. So she's my namesake, and that's a little backstory about my name. And I am a blogger and hairstylist by day, blogger by all the other time. And I really enjoy creating imagery. I enjoy conjuring up different concepts in my mind and just bringing it to life. I do that with a friend of mine named Khalil Goodman. He's an amazing photographer. Do check him out. And I collaborate with other photographers and videographers as time goes by, just because I think that as artists, we all have the capacity to uplift others. We all have the capacity to enlighten more and more of society to somebody else's art by sharing, by collaborating on creative projects. So that's something that I love to do. A little bit more about me. I'm from Barbados, little island in the sun. You know, where Rihanna's from. No, we're not in Jamaica or Asia or all of the other things I've heard. No, we do not swing around from coconut trees. In fact, there are far too many cars here. And I'm really proud to be from here. I always like to make a joke and say that I'm an island girl, but with a city kind of flair to me. I've lived in New York. I used to live in Florida as well. I've lived in Antigua. So I lived a couple of places. And back in the day, I would call myself the transient nomad because I felt that home is wherever I laid my head and wherever I could find peace. And it wasn't so much a place, but more of a concept. A big part of the reason why I started blogging on social media is because I'm speaking my mind on social media, is because I feel like we are consumed by too much of what does not feed us anything good. We'd rather look at stories about Kim Kardashian's butt or, you know, what's going on with whoever, rather than to bring something better to people's lives. I wanted to pay it forward. I didn't want my experiences to die with me alone and never serve anyone else. So I decided that I would begin to use my social media as a different kind of medium. How that started is that I was in a less than fabulous relationship that really wasn't serving me positively anymore. And I was having a really hard time letting go, but I think a part of me knew that I needed to get honest with myself and be strong within myself and step away. And so my way of doing that was through writing. And for many years I had written poetry and I'd written even like blogs, you know, or a journal or something, but that it wasn't manifesting like that. It was manifesting in two ways, which is through music and, funny enough, through my Instagram. So there was born the concept of Wake Up to Wisdom, and Atelier by Gigi. My blog started, which is Atelier by Gigi, started because I needed to write out what was bothering me and just get it out. I couldn't hold the weight of all the things I was keeping inside anymore. So I started a blog, I started creating, I started living passionately, at least on the weekends, because I knew I needed change. And I started to wake up to wisdom because I used to post these little quotes because I wanted to remind myself of the important things in my life so that I could free myself from the things that I was constantly, at least in my mind, feeling plagued by. So when I started Wake Up to Wisdom, it was just kind of me throwing out quotes out there, and then I started writing about the quotes, and eventually it evolved into not just me writing about quotes, but also me deciding that, you know what, people don't like to read, let me just vlog about this, let me get that camera in front of my face and do it. The reality is, I was so apprehensive about doing this just because I was like, I don't want nobody in my life though. I don't want nobody up in my business. I don't want them to see nothing else about me. It was very, very, very controlled content. And I felt comfortable with that controlled content because I still felt powerful, knowing that I was controlling what was happening. But you know, I've realized that life is not always or often about control, and sometimes what is necessary is for us to let go, is for us to do away with the ideals that we've had for ourselves and the thought and concept in our mind of who we thought we should be, and deal with who we really are. And I felt like it was time for me to get vulnerable, to get real, and to start this channel so that I could share more with you guys and you could have a more permanent place to watch it. For those of you who've never seen my Wake Up to Wisdom before, be sure to check out my Instagram. I do post daily vlogs about little tidbits and gems of wisdom and lessons that I've learned. And it's been doing really, really great. So I'm excited to see where this journey takes me. I hope that you will join me. I hope that you will click subscribe on my page. And I can't wait to see where this journey takes us. You know, if we live for ourselves, that's cool, it's fine, but it can be selfish. But when we live outside of ourselves, when we live for a greater good for others, I think we make at least a small change in the world. And what's the point of living just to exist when we could be creating change? Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Remember to always stay authentic. Check out my Wake Up to Wisdom, my Instagram, my blog. All the links are going to be down below. And thanks for watching my very first Insta video. Ooh, the drama to come, honey. You do not know. You do not know.